I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rakak Wadash, double honors unto our apostle elders which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom wa abal babal. So every day I look up a word of the day, and today my word is behemoth. All right. And when you look up that word for August 9th, 2025, in the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, you go into the word behemoth, it's a noun. All right. And it says a behemoth is something of monstrous size, power, or appearance. So you could use it as a word to describe a noun, which is an adjective. It says behemoth, usually capitalized, pertaining to a person, thing, place, or thing, is also the name of a mighty animal described in the biblical book of Job. All right, it's a mighty animal described in the biblical book of Job. And it's in Job, let's see, 40, I believe it is. 41, that's the Leviathan. So then 40 is dealing with the behemoth. All right. Right here. Job 40 and 15. Behold, now behemoth, which I made with thee, he eateth grass as an ox, which it describes a dinosaur. All right. And I wanted to go into the interlinear to get the word behemoth, which is Bahamawath. And it says dinosaur. Now they say, to lie to you, it says extinct, but that's not true. It's in hiding. It says a Brachiosaurus, which it describes this animal, which is a vegetarian. All right, but there is animals that are created for destruction, like the Leviathan. All right, which this animal could do some destruction too because of its size and its herd. All right, just like a cow or a buffalo could stampede. All right, but then you got the Leviathan. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down like a fish or an alligator? No. All right, you cannot. So going to Leviathan. All right, it says sea monster dragon. Once again, they say a dinosaur, which they lie about it and say it's extinct. It is not extinct, just hidden, just like the Israelites were hidden. So they're showing you a sea monster, all right? But this sea monster, it breathes fire according to the scriptures, which we have a sure word of prophecy. All right. Leviathan. All right. So there's a sea monster that's going to come out of the sea. All right. And it's going to breathe fire, and it's going to terrorize, all right, ships and that are at sea and military that's on land. Okay. Which they show you Godzilla. Let me put GMS. See if they got it. No, they don't got it like that. Let me put great millstone. I know some brothers did some artwork. See, that one's breathing fire. All right. This is as it is described in the Holy Scriptures. All right. But now, I've seen some brothers do some videos. Let me see. Yeah, right here. I put Mana Tazak Leviathan. Alright, and you should be able to find these videos of them showing the Leviathan. So that's the channel there, the elder. But for the foolish devices. Alright. Now, the purpose the Lord has for these animals is a spirit of vengeance, which it tells you in Ecclesiasticus 39 and verse, say 25, I think it is. No, verse 28, it says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked, like the nuclear destruction, to destruction." All right, so that nuclear missile, all right, was created for the punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. So this is why we have this technology at this time, because they have that implantable microchip technology that been given to them, and now it's time for the judgment of them that accept it, dealing with the Israelite, which he's going to perish with the Edomite, which their judgment is that they are destroyed in a lake of fire. Their kingdom is turned into a lake of fire. America, the wicked are the Edomites, and you have 2/3 of the nation of Israel and America, which deny the truth. They deny the truth of there being dinosaurs or Leviathan, just like they deny Yahushua, or that we are the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, according to prophecy. See, so they'll be destroyed in their unfaithfulness. But the hopeful elect that hope on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and that have the faith to believe as it is written, the same shall be saved, they that endure into the end. All right. It says, "They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is." So these things are just hiding. They're waiting when the Lord requires them. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Therefore, from the beginning I was resolved and thought upon these things, and have left them in writing. And that's what we have. We have the writings of the prophets from the past, which were Israelites, and we're able to understand because we're in the Daniel 12, when knowledge shall increase and the seals shall be broken, allowing us to have understanding. It says in verse 33, "All the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season, so that a man cannot say this is worse than that. For in time they shall be all," it says, "for in time they shall all be well approved. And therefore praise ye the Lord with the whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, because he's going to deliver us from the same." Shalom to the elect. Wa abba.